Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from October 4th through the 6th, 2024. This is for Leo. Last shuffle for Leo. So Leo, we have letting go, and then we have the vast universe. Some of you need to let go and let it flow. Like go with the flow. Okay. Um, there's also something here where the spirit is saying you need to really embody the energy of a cat. Okay, and by like really come home to your true self. You are a feline, in all actuality, right? And you need to let go of making of even having options in the sense of doing what it is that you know is best for you, right? The vast universe, you got to let go of these foreign energies around you that may be trying to tell you what you need to do, but they're not you, and they don't um understand what would actually help you. They understand what would help them. And not to say that that's not good, right? That's not good to, um, it's not good to, what is it, consider other people. But they're throwing a big, deep energy here of you needing to let go of that being an option in and of itself, and you trying to be what they need you to be and who you are. You have to let go of that, right? And just be who you are. They want you to really embody the energy of the cat. And you know how cats are, right? They'll come to you when they're ready for affection, but when they're not, right? They come to you when there's food, and that is it. They're like, where is the food? And if they know where the food is and they can get it, they're gonna get it without you. Like, cats don't care. Um, they love you as long as you are feeding them, and it's like spirit is almost throwing that out here for you, because they're saying that someone or people around you are trying to mold you or are trying to get you to um, be more of the giving energy. They're trying to mold you into that giving energy, and you need to be embodying that masculine energy of Leo at this point. Not to say that you need to be so selfish or anything like that, but they're saying that it's time to let go of like always cooperating with other people in a sense, not to be like, I'm not going, like, if because I'm seeing a union here. For some of you, I'm seeing a union, but I'm seeing that the feminine aspect of the union, which could be you or this could be your person, is still developing, that. And it's like in development, but it's not in development in the way where it's like, oh, you're not there yet, grasshopper. It's more of a sense of the people that are being led to you they are confused about what they're supposed to give you, so they're more focused on what you're giving them. And so, if that makes any sense, they don't know what to do. They don't know what you need, because so they're trying to tell you what you need to be so that they can give you what they've got. And you're like, listen, I'm just going to be me, and then you mold around what I am, and you decide what you can give to what I am, not the other way around. I don't know how else to put this, but that is really pressing home that someone is just, rather than do the work and cooperate with you and get to know you and attempt to work with where you are, they're like, just work with where I am, okay? Because they're confused even in that too. I'm seeing people that are very confused about what give and take actually means coming towards you. But they're saying let go of even letting that be an option in your space, and to let go of cooperating and trying to dance from foot to foot in order to please someone, when you need to be focused more on pleasing, making sure you're pleased. And then everything else will fall into place, if that makes any sense. So peace here with death and the tower. This is an intention of you're this is saying you got to let go of trying to be the peace and um, start I would say tear down that foundation, start kicking down doors and stuff. I don't know if y'all remember that video. This woman was holding her baby, telling the story to the news reporter. She just like really pantomimed the kick, and I was like, dang, the baby was used to her doing that. Like, you could tell the baby was just sitting there like, yep, it's normal. It's like, yeah, most kids are jolt by the way she kicked. It was so funny. Oh man. But anyway, peace would tell me that it's hard for you to change some stuff up, because that would never work. Something will never work. Spirit's like, you cannot serve two masters. You can't serve yourself in another energy. You've got to be true to who you are first, and then allow them to mold around your truth and see what works for them. Because the truth is, you are very clear about who you are, but I see you being very clear on who you are, but you're being um, an emperor and co-emperor, somewhere else, and the co-emperor position is a little bit more demanding, and so may be neglecting your own kingdom. You know what I mean? They're like, come on over here and do this, and you're just like, but I have my own kingdom here, and I'm seeing that kind of energy. Apply that how it fits, not necessarily like you know this is definitely like a romantic relationship. They're showing a lot of different situations or scenarios where something is demanding more of you, or people are demanding more of you than what you can give, and it's going to crash and burn, and you've got to make your peace with putting a stop to that behavior. Right, the intention, you got to let go of trying to be the peace and be peaceful all the time, because it's not to say that you're chaotic. It's just to say that their peace is not even is an illusion in and of itself anyway. Right, what they are at requiring of this of themselves isn't even giving them peace either. They just feel like, well, that's who I am. And you know what, that kills me too, when people come in that way. They're like, accept me as I am. I mean, that's just how I am. That tells you that this person doesn't even understand what growth really, you know what I mean? You grow as a person. You can't stay and say, well, just you just have to take me as I am. And it's like, well, that's part of life, is that we grow as humans. The more you learn, the more you grow, right? Until you do better when you know better. And so there's a curve of growth, right? Improvement. And so you're going to have to put a stop to some behavior, because it's not even going anywhere anyway. It's not going to grow. Trying to hop from foot to foot to appease other people. Leos don't typically do this, but when we love people, okay, like especially in a romantic connection, we will to some degree dance for that person a little bit. But once it starts to become extremely one-sided, that ends. And I feel sorry for anyone who actually takes advantage of that energy, because if Leo is already in that space with you naturally, you're solid, and don't take advantage of it, please. Right? But if you take advantage of it, you have them doing crazy stuff. Like, I think, was it Dave Chappelle had the studio when he was doing Diddy, and he was just like, I want you to go down and get um, a picture with a midget holding these balloons, or I'm shutting down the studio. And it's like foolish stuff he would have you do, like stuff that just is like, what is that? How is that part of anything that we're doing right now? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, if you start doing these types of things too, Leo, especially in this energy on this weekend, especially for cross watchers, you could find yourself now struggling to get them to cooperate with you. And I mean, it's going to be a struggle, because now Leo's all about themselves when they were all about you naturally. Now it's going to have to be an effort on their part, which Leos are not mostly willing to do. Leos don't bow down to anyone, especially if you prove yourself to be lesser. And by doing so, that means you're doing low vibrational things. We automatically see you as lesser. You know what I mean? Um, Not that we look at people and go, oh, you're not as good as me. It's like, you're not a priority, so you've lowered yourself down on the priority list, is what I mean by lesser. Courage is Knight of Cups and Eight of Swords. And so this is an energy here that they're saying you need to let go of, as well as speaking from a place where you feel restricted, like you can't speak your truth or speak from the heart. You have to be brave enough to speak out about how, maybe not trapped, but the parts where you're just going, I don't know how this could get better. It's like being brave enough to speak on that. They're saying let go of that energy, let go of feeling like it's a bold thing to do. And it's also about saying, in a sense too, that there's nothing to say. There's no need to speak. There's no need to have a conversation about any of it. It's just full stop. full on be yourself. Just be yourself. There's no need to start talking about why you felt trapped, because it's almost like it's a choice. So then talking to someone else about the choice you made, they're like, move on from that and just start just being yourself. There's no need to be like, oh, well, I chose to do that because you were this way towards me and I felt like I wasn't getting anything. I think that people get that they were this way because they're being led to you, which means that these are the same, all the people that are being led to you this weekend, just about, that are like seeking you out, right? This is what they've done and they know they've done it. They're confused about it. Um, and they're confused as to why they're so codependent, but they are nonetheless, it's like they're codependent on you cooperating with them. And so it's important to break that and to just be yourself, embody the cat. All right, you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Cancer, Scorpio. Scorpio is really strong. We also have Pisces, right? So you could be a Cancer, Leo cusp. If you're not dealing with these signs, which you don't have to be, these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.